Greetings and welcome to Let's Play by Play, a descriptively narrated podcast. Here we are returning to Privateer. This is part 4 of our video series, and we are at Oxford after having run some missions for the mobster known as Lynch. And he gave us a tip that we should talk to Masterson here on Oxford. So we'll click on the train in the upper right here, just below the welcome sign. And then we see the Oxford Plaza with its green grass and a tower in the center and surrounded by old-style buildings. And we'll click the library in the upper right corner. So here inside the library, we see a head and shoulders shot of Masterson. He looks like an older gentleman with mustache, silvery hair, green eyes, and thick, plunging eyebrows. And behind him, we see the stacks of books arranged on, looks like wooden shelves.
I'm sorry, but library use is restricted to students and teachers only.
Yeah? What makes you think I'm not enrolled at Oxford?
Students don't generally conduct research while armed.
Okay, you got me there. I'm a privateer.
Sorry, access exceptions are only made for endowment sponsors.
Then how would I go about doing that? Making an endowment?
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Okay, maybe we could work a trade. I could fly for the university. Say 4 runs at a reduced rate in exchange for access to your files, Mr.
Masterson, yes, your offer might substitute for an endowment. You could start with an escort mission which pays 10,000 credits.
So we'll click accept.
Good. Now listen. We need you to escort someone to Oxford. You will find him in the Oxford system in the vicinity of Nav 3. The man you are to escort here is named Hunter Toth.
Hunter Toth. He wrote that book. What was it?
Prometheus Unplugged. The Church of Man has marked him for death because of it. He is scheduled to give a commencement speech here, and he's already cashed the check. Unfortunately, the Church of Man has vowed he will never reach Oxford.
That's one vow those freaks will have to break. I'll bring him. Count on it.
Back here at the plaza, we'll click the ship dealership on the right side. This mission is going to require some other equipment, so we are here at the ship dealer, working our way through, looking for a rear turret and a tractor beam in case we need to pick up whom we're hoping to work with. Alright, there's our turret. Clicking through. There's our tractor beam. Okay, we've got those. So now we're exiting the ship dealership. Gonna quick save the game here. Now we're heading to the hangar and to launch. Okay. Now we're gonna select the nav point for this first mission. Gonna arm our weapons and autopilot.
Please tell me you're not here to kill me. Thank you, young man. I just hope we don't encounter any retros.
We just explained that we're here to escort you.
Of that, I'm sure.
Hunter Toth, you are hereby sentenced to death for your heresy. The execution shall commence now.
So it looks like we're gonna have to defend him from these pirates. Or retros. I believe they're retros, actually. So here we are, targeting the first retro. Looks like it's in a Talon. That was quick work with the double laser and missiles. Alright, gaining on the first one as he dodges left and right. Looks like we're gonna make quick work of this one too. Yep, that was easy. Alright, targeting the next. Looks like it's all Talon, so it shouldn't be that difficult. So we launched a missile. Hopefully we don't shoot down our own missile. And we can see it's homing in on them. And that's the next one. Alright. Now we've got one of the last few. Looks like their starboard shields are gone, and now they're gone too. Okay. This might be our last one here. They're heading us head on. That really damaged our forward shields, but I think we're okay. Whoops. Looks like we we rammed them, but that destroyed the last one, so it looks like we're okay, and we're all able to autopilot. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get some repairs after this, because that was an intense fight, and ramming is definitely not the best way to go. So we adjust our speed here, stay behind them. Yeah, we got some damage in one of our heads-up displays. So we're just going to target Oxford as we slowly follow behind this ship. Checking our nav point, making sure we're on the right track here. Yep. Looks like we're good. So from the rear, we can see his ship is pretty moderate size. It's kind of an oval shape. And from the back, we can see kind of a cross section of two ovals coming together with about 5 different rear thrusters there. Okay, adjusting our weapons, we've got some proton torpedoes left. And Oxford coming into view, slowly but surely. Alright, it looks like our shields have fully recovered. Of course, the armor is coming back slowly as our repair droid works on that. It's actually cheaper to get the armor repaired in space because we have the repair droid than to pay to have it repaired on site. So that's another reason not to necessarily autopilot back so fast. Alright, we're under 100 clicks now. Looks like our friend is flying a Drayman. He's about 1.6 clicks away from us. Alright, we're slowing down a bit as we get closer. About 90 clicks, so we're matching speed. We can see some finer details on the Oxford planet, including the cloud cover, large continent, large blue oceans. Okay, well, let's come in for a landing. And we see the landing animation. Now we're at the hangar. So we're going to head up to the train to Oxford. Here we are in the Oxford Plaza, checking our manifest. Still got the artifact. That's good so far. So far, so good.
I and the Oxford graduating class thank you for delivering Mr. Toth unharmed.
Think of it as a tribute to free speech. What's your second mission?
Some low-level data pirates have been troubling us. We would like you to intercept them and end their activities. This mission pays 10,000 credits upon completion. Can you do it?
So we're going to click accept.
Sounds easy enough. Where can I find these hackers?
They operate a ship that hides somewhere in the Oxford system. From their vessel, they somehow tap into our database remotely. No one knows how. Information is copied from the library, and then our memory is deleted. Afterwards, they try to sell our own information back to us. More often than not, we lose it anyway. It goes to the highest bidder. We simply cannot afford to outbid the private sector.
Yeah, I can tell how strapped Oxford is for capital. Ever since you started letting smugglers like me make endowments. Any other leads? That's not much to go on.
Only one. The name of the ship is the Black Rhombus. Return here for your payment and third assignment. Good luck, privateer.
All right, back to the Oxford Plaza and the ship dealer. Gonna repair our armor. Take a quick check. Restore some torpedoes. Some more missiles. Loading up. All right, we maxed that out. Exiting the ship dealer. Save again. All right, so back to the landing pad. Launch. See your launching animation. All right, we're gonna pick our nav points here. Destroy rhombus. So we have to go to 3 nav points to find them. Arm our weapons here, starting with our missiles. Set our speed and autopilot over. So the first nav point, we've got some hostiles here. It's like a pirate. Locking on. And then trying some sideways sliding here as we fire on them. Coming just past them. And that's one down. Looks like 3 others. Lock on to the next here. Falling in behind them, launching a missile. And we got him. Yep, but we also slammed into them and damaged our shields. So while those are recovering, we'll target the next. I take that back. There were 4, now there are 3. So launching a missile, see that missile coming in, destroyed their rear shields and damaged their thrusters. So, alright, that one's gone. Wow, there's 3 more. And there's some galaxy ships. Ooh, this is Rhombus, okay. So targeting this galaxy class. Trying a couple slide maneuvers here as they come in head on. And they blast off to the lower part of the viewport. Turning around, we're launching some torpedoes here, and that's it. They're done for. We're targeting the next ship. Looks like another Talon. A lot of maneuvering here, trying our afterburners. See if we can get those sliding maneuvers down.
This crate's about to explode.
Indeed it is, and you did. Okay. Wow, quite a cluster here. There's at least 3 or 4 more still on our radar. Another unknown Talon. We're taking some hits on our starboard, our port side shield. Launching a missile, and that took out their shields of this Talon. And Now they're done. Alright. Looks like just 3 more. Oh, they took out our rear shield. Alright. We are really getting pounded here. Okay, so launching some missiles. Almost got this Talon. So the port side is quite damaged. Finally, okay. Alright, targeting the next one. Some missiles away. Okay, that took out their port side shields. We've got some damage to our weapons too. Oh, we missed with that torpedo. Looks like all we've got are torpedoes now. And our blasters, of course. A couple more torpedoes, 3 torpedoes, and they're gone. Okay, next. Locking on. Finally waiting for them to peel off and firing some torpedoes. One more torpedo away. That looks like it was a miss. Finally a couple hits with the lasers or blasters. Oh, we rammed them. Thankfully it didn't hurt us too much, but took out their shields on forward and port side. Almost got him. Alright, they're maneuvering around quite a bit here, though. There we go, finally. Okay, I think that was everyone. Oh, it looks like they dropped some cargo here. Raw materials. We're going to blast over there and see if maybe we can recover those with our tractor beam. And some unknown food. Okay. About 100 clicks out. So back up to full speed so we can rocket over there. See if we can pick this stuff up. Maybe resell it. Oh, and apparently we rammed it and destroyed it. That's unfortunate. Strange, there was no sound effect for that. Impact. Okay. Alright, we're going to check. Looks like we've already accomplished our mission at the first nav point, so we can head right back to Oxford. No need to go to nav 2 or 3 on the patrol. And back to Oxford. We'll afterburner our way in from the autopilot point. Damage report looks like we're green again, except for our weapons, of course, which are still damaged. Yep, no torpedoes left. We used all of it.
Now entering an automatic landing zone.
And we see the landing animation. And back at the Oxford landing pad, to the train, and back to the ship dealer. So we can repair everything, all of our weapons, our armor. Sadly, our armor did not repair in flight. Restock our torpedoes here. Restock our friendly fire missiles. Friend or foe missiles, I mean. And then back to the plaza.
Okay, Masterson, those pirates won't be hassling you again.
That will be a welcome change. How did you manage?
Right now, I'm more interested in getting into your stacks. Nothing personal.
Perhaps if you told me what you're looking for, I could find it for you. The fee for research is much lower than that required for private access.
I don't think so. This is private business.
Might there be a large sum of money involved?
Might you be looking for disability payments?
Really, you needn't be threatened that I've discovered your intent. People are always coming here to research one treasure or another. But enough of this. We have a shipment of rare and valuable books en route here. The ship bringing them in needs an escort. We'll pay you the usual 10,000 credits upon your return.
Click accept.
Okay, where can I intercept the courier?
Vulcan's Forge is awaiting her escort at Nav 3 in the Oxford system.
Any particular reason it needs an escort?
Several unscrupulous collectors have offered a finder's fee for the books.
Don't worry, I'll bring them in. Safe and sound.
Okay, taking off. Selecting our first nav point here. Getting our weapons ready. And autopilot. Alright, looks like we've already got some hostiles here at the first nav point. So we're going to engage them. Use our afterburners to get close quickly. That's a demon. So we're kind of sliding off to the side, trying to attack them from the side and behind. Firing some torpedoes here. It's like pretty heavy ships here. Oh, we rammed them, which destroyed them, but took out our front shields and damaged our front armor.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a professional.
Locking on to the next one, throwing some missiles at them.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a professional.
Okay, they got the same lines. All right, so we've got a couple missiles in the air trying to catch up to this demon. At least 2 that are tracking it as we're trying to get our blasters on target. And a third one. Looks like we've damaged the rear shields, but they still haven't been destroyed yet. Alright, finally. These demons are quite difficult. So, targeting this next one. Looks like 2 more left. Okay. Blasters don't seem very effective. Missed with that torpedo. Someone's got a lock on us, but we're just going to keep maneuvering. Okay, a little evasive maneuvering here because our rear shields are getting low. Oh, really close to the demon we're locked onto. Trying another torpedo. Oh, another miss. Oh, looks like we took out their rear shields, and that last torpedo did it. Okay. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay, further out. Okay, afterburner our way in here. Missed that torpedo. Looks like our torpedoes are out. We've got 5 more missiles.
Your death is my living, buddy.
Launching 2 missiles. 3 missiles. Looks like they've damaged the front shields and now the rear shields. Another missile away. Missiles are having trouble keeping up. Okay, looks like finally, okay. Oh, 2 more. Boy, these demons are relentless. Okay, they're definitely hurting us now. Thankfully our shields are coming back pretty quick. We're able to get pretty close with the afterburners, but still having trouble making contact with the blasters. And these demons have pretty strong shields. Unfortunately, we're pretty low on missiles, so it's gonna have to be the blasters. They're maneuvering quite erratically here. Oh, looks like we have managed to ram them twice. Ouch. That second hit, though, was very damaging to our front armor. Our heads-up display here is having trouble. Alright, this looks like it's finally the last one. One final demon. Ooh, that was close. Almost rammed them by accident. They're maneuvering quite wildly here. Some twists and turns. Okay, they're out for a reach. They're coming back to hit us head on, but we got them. Excellent. Okay, that was the last one. Our front armor is still quite damaged, but we're ready to autopilot the next nav point. But I think we're going to take it slow for a moment. Okay, we have defended forage, so let's see. So it still says nav point 3, so I guess we still need to meet up with him. So we're going to autopilot over there. Okay, we're at the nav point. Checking our comms. Don't see forage yet. Okay. Looks like we could jump back, but we're going to jump through the nav point to make sure we find them. Okay, there they are. The Drayman. So we didn't jump. I'm sorry. We actually autopiloted. So let's see. There it is, the Drayman. So trying on the comms. It doesn't seem like they're talkative. We're going to reduce our speed, though, to match with them around 90 kps. As they make their way slowly to Oxford. So we do see a bit of jitter in the graphics with the sprites. The planets in particular look a little bit weird because they tend to jump and rotate a bit, just because of how the graphics are drawn in these older games. But we can see Oxford coming more clearly into view as we're about 7 clicks out. Afterburner off to the side here.
Now entering an automatic landing zone.
And we see the landing animation. Alright. Jumping on the train, back to the plaza. And back to the ship dealership. So we can repair our armor. Oops, I don't want to buy that laser. How do I cancel that? There we go, transaction aborted. Okay. Now we're going to restock. Get 10 torpedoes. 10 friendly fire missiles. Exit the ship dealership, back to the library.
I don't have time to swap pleasantries. Here's your payment of 10,000 credits for the last mission. We have an incoming freighter laden with materials about to be attacked by several fighters. Valuables as well as vital supplies are aboard. You'll probably find it somewhere near Nav-1 Oxford system. Rendezvous with the freighter and bring it back safely. And return here for library access, along with the final payment of 10,000 credits.
How long before they strike?
They could arrive at any moment. Please, will you help?
And click accept.
Okay, I'll save your freighter, but I'd better get full access to the library. Hell, you better name an entire wing after me.
Stop stalling and save that freighter, damn it.
Touchy, touchy.
Okay. And back to the plaza here. Okay, so from the landing pad, we're going to launch. See the launching animation. It's our nav computer, so we have to defend the merchant. So we're going to go to nav 1. Set our speed, prepare our weapons. Autopilot over there. Okay, yep, we got some hostiles.
You're about to suck void, buddy.
Pirates, okay. Looks like Talon. Afterburner our way in close. Shooting some torpedoes, unfortunately those were misses. Tricky getting a beat on them, another missed torpedo there. We are damaging their shields though, so the blasters are doing their thing. Almost done. Another missed torpedo, another missed torpedo. We're getting really close here, and the last torpedo did it. So another Talon here. Keep taking those hits, drawing their fire. They're taking evasive maneuvers. We're trying to close in on this Talon. Oh, another missed torpedo. And, oh, we rammed them. Okay, well, that works too. Okay. Another Talon here. Key is try to keep them engaged so they don't destroy the ship. Otherwise, they will destroy the ship while we're fighting. Alright, that torpedo seemed to have worked. Almost gone. One missile. Must have run out of torpedoes. Another missile away. Still haven't finished this last Talon. Another missile away. Finally got that one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nope. There's another group coming in. Afterburner our way over there to intercept them before they get to the ship we're defending. We can see Oxford off in the distance there. Okay, some missiles away. Took out their starboard side, port side, in the rear. Shields. Almost done. That's it. Alright. Looks like one. Ooh. Our friendly ship is quite damaged, so they've been taking a lot of fire. Alright, so got some missiles away on this last Talon. Rear shields are gone. That missile worked quite well. Alright, getting close to them with the blasters. Another missile. Took out their starboard side. Almost there. Our energy's quite low. Okay, let our energy rebound while we're maneuvering here. Oh, looks like they're still trying to shoot at our friend here. Ooh, rammed them. Okay, well, that worked. Didn't hurt our armor too much, just our shields. Looks like we have successfully defended the merchant, according to the nav computer. So we'll set our computer back to Oxford. Take a look at our friend here. Looks like his rear engines have taken quite a bit of damage. It's a Drayman, appears to have no shields left. And we're lowering our speed to match at about 40 kps. And we're just going to autopilot our way back. And afterburner in at full speed.
Now entering an automatic landing.
All right, and we've landed. Heading to the train, to the plaza, and the library.
The freighter is safe, thanks to you.
Skip the hearts and flowers. My library access?
Everything has been arranged, and here's your final payment of 10,000 credits. Good luck with that personal business. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, so now we can see a new view of the library, looking down on some cubicles and some tall stacks Big, beautiful window. Now we see a computer. It says Analyze Artifact. So we click it. See the artifact being scanned and some molecules on the display in front of us. Graphs. Structure unknown. Trace failure. Origin unknown. The screen zooms in. Oh, this is quite a bit of reading. Okay, so Xenoarchaeology researchers. Monkhouse Lemuel A. Doctorate. Xenoarchaeology, Oxford University. Master's Xenobiology, Olympus. Olympus Mons University. Bachelor's of Science, Xenophiliology, Oxford University. Dr. Lemuel Monkhouse, the Confederation's foremost expert in xenoarchaeology, brings to the field a unique multidisciplinary approach grounded in knowledge of alien biology systems and the conceptual analogs common to all languages. The pinnacle of Monkhouse's career was his discovery of the Mars Steltec site in 2667, relics from which have been dated at 2.4 billion years of age. This find shook the scientific community and called into question the previous estimates of the age of the universe. This was also the first evidence found which supported the Steltec hypothesis, the postulation that an advanced galaxy-spanning civilization existed before the so-called dawn of intelligence. That evidence has been confiscated by the Confederation, and the Mars site has been closed since 2668. Despite Monkhouse's unsurpassed reputation, many authorities still dispute his findings. Monkhouse, chairman of the Jones Memorial Archaeology Foundation, is widely sought for consultation on alien artifacts. Rumor has it that he retains some Steltec artifacts in his possession. Currently, he can be found on Palin, overseeing excavation at an undisclosed site. Funds for these excavations are provided by the Palin-based Rondell Corporation. Other topics, major works, research papers, biography. Okay, so from the library view, we're going to exit out here. Back to the plaza and to the ship dealer. Click repair, nothing to repair. But we're going to restock because we need some more torpedoes. It's going to restock 10 torpedoes. Only 2 friendly fire missiles left from that last mission, so we'll restock all those to 10. We can exit the ship dealership. Do another quick save here. And we can launch. So we're going to want to try and find the Palin system here. So taking a look at our quadrant maps to find our routes. Yeah, it looks like Stackstoke is our best bet. So back to that nav point. Autopilot over there. See some other traffic in the background. That's kind of cool. Prepare our missiles just in case. And our blasters and afterburner our way into that system. And the jump point. Okay. And we're going to jump. Alright, here we have arrived. Next is the jump to New Detroit. Afterburner.
Let me know if you hit trouble in my quad.
We autopiloted over there, so now we're about to jump to New Detroit. Just gonna afterburner into the jump point. Alright. So here we are in New Detroit. Quite a bit of nav points here. Checking our nav map for the quadrant map. For our next hop. Looks like Perry is our next hop. So we'll autopilot over to that nav point. Afterburner into the jump. And make the jump to Perry. Okay, here we are in Perry. Checking our nav map again. Now we want Tinkerhoff, it looks like. Hard to read.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
Hard to read some of these, but yeah, it looks like Tinkerhoff. Afterburner in there. Make that jump. Okay. Here we are at Tinkerhoff. Palin, finally. Okay, nav 2 in the system is Palin, so we're gonna Autopilot over there. Quite a bit of traffic there. Okay, now... Oh, some other ships around here. That's kind of cool. Double checking our nav points. Yep, that's the point we want. Autopilot there. We must have stopped halfway. I always get nervous seeing ships near a jump point, afraid that it's going to be asteroids. Because sometimes it's hard to tell. Okay. Finally, the jump to Palin. Okay, here we are in Palin. There's Palin, an agricultural planet. Targeting that, we're going to autopilot over there. There's also a refinery at the other end of the system. We're going to afterburner our way into the planet. Quite a few other ships here. Looks like some hostiles too, but we're just going to fly past them as quickly as we can because it looks like it's some kind of blockade. Oop.
Now entering an automatic landing.
Got a lock on us, but we landed just in time. Okay. Checking our breakdown of kills. We can see we've got some hostiles from Kael'Rathian Retros, pirates. There's a Merchant's Guild, a bar. Okay, Dr. Monkhouse in the bar. So in the bar, we see a gentleman in a white lab coat, sitting kind of in an awkward posture, a bit hunched. He's got light blue eyes, some dark eyebrows and mustache, and a balding head with some light gray hair.
Dr. Monkhouse, I presume.
Yes, you do. Greatly. I wish to be alone.
Sorry, Doc, but I didn't run the blockade just to be treated like a vacuum salesman. I need a favor. I understand you're an expert on alien antiquities?
That I am, but my consulting price is currently transportation off this rock.
Say no more. Climb into my ship and we're out of here.
Heavens no, not while the blockade is in effect. I shall sit tight until that unfortunate situation is ended. Should you wish to facilitate that circumstance, head for Basra. From what I understand, the resistance is centered there.
Basra, huh? All right, I'll look into it.
You do that. I'll be right here waiting.
So Basra is that other refinery, so we'll do a quick save. Then exit. Plaza here is quite nice, got a beach in the background and this planetary base. Okay, so we're gonna go to the ship dealer. And I think it's about time we upgrade our ECM package. Alright, with that out of the way, head to the landing pad, launch.
Killing you will put me in the black, flyboy.
Okay, got some hostiles already. And we've got quite a few weapons here, so we're gonna get our weapons ready. Head at full speed. We're just gonna try and get away from this blockade. Destination Basra. Palin system. It's the same system, we won't need to jump, we just have to get over there. Looks like these guys are pretty fast, they're not dropping off our radar very quickly. We're about 100 clicks out. And we're gonna not go directly to the nav point because there's an asteroid field in between. So we're actually kind of aiming kind of to the left on the radar so that we can kind of navigate around that, circumnavigate that asteroid field. But yeah, these dots on our radar, they are persistent, they're just not going away. Okay, so I edited some of the boring part, and we'll resume here now that we're closer to the refinery. Alright, and here we go. Coming into this refinery
Now
base.
entering an automatic landing zone.
You see the landing animation, showing the different orbs that make up the refinery base. Taking a quick check here. Got our artifact and everything. Kill breakdown. Now to the main concourse. Very similar to the other concourse, but now we see Lynn Murphy.
You here to sign up?
Sign up for what, Miss,
Miss Nothing. The name's Lynn Murphy. I go by Murphy.
Fine, Murphy. Look, all I want is to get down to Palin. I'm looking for, an old friend, and I can't get through.
Join the club. You get to cool your heels with the rest of us on Basra a while. Bronte Corporation has thrown up a blockade around Palin. Tough luck, but you could turn a nice profit if you're smart. There's two corporations in the Palin system, Rondell and Bronte. Bronte is responsible for the blockade. They want to block Rondell food exports. while kicking up their own to fill the void, stealing Rondell's market share. I'm organizing the resistance for Rondell from this base. Hired resistance.
My reasons for wanting to get down to Palin are personal.
Sure, but you'll never break the blockade alone. Smarten up, flyboy.
Flyboy? I'm a privateer.
Privateer, is it? Why not sign on? The money's good. This next mission, an intercept operation, pays 15,000 credits. Interested?
We'll click accept.
Hey, if I'm gonna bang up against that blockade, might as well get paid for it.
Good. I got a mission right now. We've traced several jumps in system. They're merc ships coming to reinforce the Bronte blockade. I want you to intercept them at Nav 1 of the Palin system and prevent them from joining the main group by any means necessary.
Funny, you don't look like the type to use euphemisms.
Just trying to spare you, Ace. You look like the squeamish type to me.
Yeah? Guess you've never seen a real man up close. I could arrange it, if you like.
Sure. If one comes by, let me know. Just stop those reinforcements and meet me back here afterwards. Without the cheap come-ons, got it?
Murphy, you're all heart.
Okay. So we'll do a quick save here. Exit the bar. Okay, so we'll head to the hangar, launch, see the ship taking off from the refinery. Quick check on our mission here. We've got the right nav point selected. Increase our speed. Arm our weapons. And autopilot over to the nav point. Okay, we've got hostiles.
Killing you will put me in the black, flyboy.
Engaging locking. These are demons. A couple quick double torpedo taps. Took out that ship. Made quick work. Our frontal shields, though, definitely took a hit. Targeting the next one. So our afterburners getting close. A couple more torpedo shots, but that was a miss. So we're wearing down port side shields. Another torpedo miss. Rear shields are unfortunately, so is my energy, so it's gonna take a moment. Afterburnering, getting close again. Really close. Their rear shields are rear engines are damaged. Rear shields left. A couple torpedoes there, but it looks like both missed. This is gonna be tricky without those torpedoes. Okay. Just keep hammering with the blasters, but they're evading our blaster fire pretty well. Alright, afterburner in there and ramming speed. Okay. That slightly damaged our forward armor and our targeting from the look of the damage report. But things should be repairing slowly. Shields are coming back. We're just doing evasive maneuvers now while we wait for our shields to come back, since it's not really safe to go head to head. Doing a lot of afterburnering, sliding, trying to get to that side view.
Your death is my living, buddy.
That side view where we can hit the weakest armor point. Alright, hitting them from behind, a couple of torpedoes away, but both missed, unfortunately. Looks like their rear shields are gone though. And into the ram. Lots of ramming this time. Okay, again, frontal armor's damaged, but we see our shields coming back, so more evasive maneuvering. There's only one left, but still they're dangerous, so we're just gonna keep evading, trying to get that side view. Missile away. Another missile away. You can see the missiles kind of homing in on them. They take a while. You hear the explosions. Alright.
The advantage is mine. Now you die.
And it looks like there's another wing coming in. So we're gonna afterburner over there. Pretty small off in the distance, but we see the locking rectangle growing. We've still got some missiles, so a couple of evasive maneuvers here while we try to avoid their frontal fire.
Hey, what can I say?
Missiles away.
I'm a professional.
Another missile
Your
away.
death is my living, buddy. Your death is my living, buddy.
Man, we gotta randomize those. Okay, yet another ramming maneuver. Seems to have taken out that ship. Our frontal armor, though, is down to about 30%, but it's slowly creeping back as our repair droid does its work. Taking out the next one. Almost. Port shields are gone. Rear shields are damaged. Engines damaged. Another missile away, and that did it. Great. Okay, last one in this wing. A couple couple more evasive maneuvers trying to get to that side angle shot. Frontal view. Launched a missile there. Looks like the missile damaged their rear or port shields. Another missile away. Yep, damaged their rear. They're about dead. Another missile away. Got him. Okay. Oh, there's 2 new ones. Okay. Boy, they just don't give up. Oh, those are pretty far away though, so we were able to autopilot to the nav point. I'm guessing they're waiting. Yep, there they are. Alright, so locking on. Looks like more demons. So it's a hunter, so I guess the mercenaries appear as hunters. Again, afterburner maneuver, trying to get that side view. Falling in behind this first ship. Our energy's low. We got some blocks, so they're trying to hit me with missiles. Our armor, frontal armor is about half, a little less than half, so we don't want to ram them. Intentionally, anyway. Alright. Good hits with the blasters here. I think we might be able to take them out. Just blasters. Alright. Quick work. Okay.
Your death is my living, buddy.
Get some evasive maneuvers because those frontal games of chicken don't end well for me. Alright, we're falling in behind the next target. Using mostly blasters here. Getting those strikes. Hitting their shields. We've also got the aiming computer that's nice. It shows us where best to aim to hit them, at least based on the current position and trajectory. But it moves around a lot because they are turning like crazy. Almost there. Oh, another ramming maneuver. Unintentional that time. Our forward armor is almost completely gone. It looks really, really bad. Like a sliver of pixels. And our frontal shields are gone too. Got some damage, so we're just doing lots of evasive maneuvers while we wait for our shields to come back. Thankfully, it looks like there's only 1 demon left. Lots of afterburnering here just to stay out of their line of fire. Okay, we've got about half shields, so we're going to start attacking them. Veering off, attacking them, falling in behind them. We're going to have to avoid any frontal collisions because that would destroy us. Veering off so we don't accidentally strike them. Sometimes they seem to slow rather quickly and turn, and that's where sometimes these collisions happen. Okay, their rear shields are almost gone. Our engines are damaged. Looks like we've almost got them. No shields left at all. Alright, finally. Okay, there's the nav point. Let's pass through the nav point so we can check that off. Checking the mission screen. Yep, we've cleared the nav point, so it looks like we can finally head back to Palin. I mean, back to Basra, the refinery. I should say that this mission is quite difficult. I had to do it quite a few times. Those demons are just really hard to take out.
Now entering an automatic landing.
Making a landing. Probably should have actually slow rolled that trip back to repair. But that's okay. We can check in our kill countdown here. Hunters don't like us right now. So back to the ship dealer so we can repair. It's going to be a little more costly since we paid for it instead of having the droid do it. And then restocking on torpedoes. Restocking on missiles. Exiting the ship dealership. And back to the bar.
Scratch 1 set of reinforcements, Lynn.
Make it Murphy. Only my close friends call me Lynn.
And how do I go about getting close to you?
I'm a sucker for love letters, posted from Kilra.
Geez, you must have a lot of company.
No, and I like it that way. Now listen up. We've received a tip that a large scout patrol is approaching our base. They're probably just looking for the first reinforcement wing. But if they come across this base, they'll destroy it. We're not equipped to deal with an assault.
Click accept.
I can handle that patrol, no sweat. Where do I find them?
They're currently sweeping the Palin system. Intercept and eliminate the reinforcements at Nav 1, assuming you can.
Like I said, don't sweat it. I'll handle things on my end. It's your end I'm concerned with.
Again with the cheap come-ons. How about a fat lip, mister?
Lighten up. I only meant for you to have the money when I get back. I like you, Murphy, but you ain't keeping me up nights.
At last, we have something in common.
Exit the bar. Okay, so Hangar Launch. Check our nav here.
Keep your nose clean in our sector.
Looks like we can autopilot now. Get our weapons ready. We've got an extra blaster on our wing here. Port side wing. And 2 missile launchers, so 20 friend or foes instead of our proton torpedo. At least in this loadout. Alright, we've got some demons. Time to take them out. This seems to be working reasonably well. Getting really close, but I'm avoiding okay, double missiles works really well. Excellent. Okay. Targeting the next demon in this group. Wow, they come in waves here. Just hitting all head on at the same time. Alright, so falling behind one of them. Double missiles. Alright, quick work. Nice. Targeting the next, little evasive maneuvering. Afterburnering slides. And double missiles again. Okay, we've damaged the rear engines. Let's see if we can finish them off with blasters. Let's see. Yes. Alright, maneuvering to get to the next one. Little evasive maneuvering as they're facing us. Oh, looks like we thought we ran them, but it looks like our shields are still good, so I guess not.
Killing you will put me in the black fly, boy.
Okay, so this next wave, that was, looks like a Centurion. We still gotta keep defending, so onward we go. So the same class of ship that we are flying now, top of the line. So it's got my shield, so let's see. Double missile fire there. Surprise for them. Oh, took out the rear shields, excellent. Another set of double missiles. Yep, that took them out, okay. So quite tough. Alright, targeting the next one, another Centurion. Oh cool, actually shows their loadout. So they are fully loaded. Okay, missiles away. Alright, damage their rear engines. Almost all shields gone. Make it. Nice, okay. Targeting the next one again. A little evasive maneuvering. Trying to get on that side view there. Wow, really close. They came in so close. Okay, missiles away. Important rear shields are almost gone. Oof, they have taken out our front shields and damaged our armor, so some evasive maneuvering here. Having trouble. Armor's coming back. Shields are coming back slowly. Missiles away. So we've taken out most of their shields. Yep, damage rear. Okay, looks like the last one here is another Centurion, of course. It's funny how it says unknown, but you can see clearly from the heads-up display it's a Centurion. I guess the diagnostic computer didn't figure it out as quickly as we did. Ooh, they have a rear turret, so they're shooting us as we tail them. That's no fun. Okay. The rear shields are almost gone. Our front shields are damaged but coming back. Getting really close here. Damage the rear shields are almost gone. I think they were about to say uh-oh, but now they're gone. Defend Palin Nav 1, so it looks like we're not done yet. Okay, we'll autopilot back to Nav 1. I guess the fight took us too far away. Alright, looking around. No missiles left. Uh-oh. Gonna have to burn in Nav 1 here just to make sure we check that off the mission computer. It still shows as red on our nav computer, but I think we're done, so autopiloting back to Basra. Refinery. Coming in quick with our afterburners after autopiloting.
Now entering an automatic landing.
And we see the landing animation. Okay. Back to the hangar here. Main concourse. Back to the ship dealer. Time to repair. That was a cheap repair. Okay. It cost us 5 credits. Credits are quite down though, because we bought that blaster last time. Restocking on 20 missiles. Back to the bar.
I heard you waxed the patrol. Not too bad, Ace.
That's the closest thing to a compliment you've ever given me. Getting sentimental in your golden years, Murphy?
If I came on to you in my golden years, it wouldn't be sentiment. It'd be senility. Now listen up. Our attacks on Bronte's reinforcements have finally weakened the blockade. They're running low on fuel, food, patience, you name it. It's time to make the big push and break the blockade. If you'll throw in, I can provide a force of 2 militia Talons for your wing. We'll pay you 15,000 credits when you return here. You in?
Click accept.
I can't speak for everyone, but I like kicking a guy when he's down.
Then you'll start right away before more reinforcements jump in system. This'll be a tough one. The blockade is holding at NAV-4 of Palin's system in orbit around Palin. If you make it through, pick up your friend and return here for your pay.
You worried about my pay? Or that I might leave without saying goodbye?
Believe me, if you had left without saying hello, I'd be delighted.
You're one tough broad, Murphy.
Why, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Okay. So we'll do another mission save here. Exit the bar. Okay, from the concourse, we're gonna go to the hangar, launch, watch the launching animation. Check our nav computer. NAV-4 is what we want to clear that nav point. Exit our nav computer. Oh, that looks all looks good. Okay, so now it looks like we're ready to autopilot. Let's find it here. Okay, that's the way. Okay, again, we want to avoid some asteroids, so we're gonna aim off center a bit. Dodge those asteroids. Can't auto, at least not if we want to avoid the asteroids. We can't autopilot over there, so we're just gonna keep going. Checking our position on the nav map periodically here. This time we're kind of aiming to the right of the nav point on our HUD and our viewport. Taking this while we get over there. Autopilot from here because it should be safe.
Killing you will put me in the black, flyboy.
Here we go. Time to attack the blockade, not just run it. Start taking some evasive maneuvers here. Locking onto the first team. Opening fire here. We got our triple guns, which makes a nice combo. Trying to make the best of it. Okay, missiles away. That did good work. Damage the rear engines. And that's it. Ooh, they ejected. Interesting. We saw their ejection seat floating in space. Locking on the next one though. No time to dally. Blasters to try and take out this next one. Apparently you can actually pick up ejected pilots or cargo. Missiles away. Alright, quick work once those missiles get a good hit. Alright. They are tearing through my front shields though. Okay, locking on the next one, falling behind. Looks like there's 3 left in this group anyway. Missiles away. come back. Our shields are taking great hits. Alright, got that one. Oh, got a few more, okay. Back on to the next demon. Lots of demons, so it takes a while. You're just getting low. Alright.
No,
port side is really
it can't
damaged.
end like this.
This is away. Rear's damaged. Alright, they ejected. Okay, a couple more. Looks like another wing coming in. Basically moving as we're falling behind. First target for this group. Getting in real close. Missiles away, and that was it. Alright, targeting the next one. Breaking up that group. And falling in behind this target. And another demon, of course. Alright, they're coming in headlong. Damage the front shields, but not enough. Missiles away. Oh, we damaged the front armor. That's rare. Other side. Looks like the armor's gone. So the bong sounds are strikes to their shields, and the kind of zing sound means strikes to the armor. Body of the ship. Almost, but our energy's low. We're getting really close. And ramming them. Ramming didn't do much good. We're almost the same speed, but the blasters finally took them out. Oh, that looks like a friendly. Talon. Oh, that's our Talon on our wing. Okay. So targeting the next demon. Nice to have some friendlies helping us out here. Alright, wearing down there. Missiles away. Oh, that was quick work. Okay. Got some lucky strikes there. Okay. Looks like this might be one of the last ones. Another demon, of course. Just trying to wear him down. Looks like their shields are almost gone, so missiles away. Boom, gone. Okay. And they ejected as well. Looks like we have done it. We've cleared the nav point. So I think we can finally dock and talk to our friend. Oh, we were not able to pick up that ejected pilot. I think we have to approach very slowly and use the rear turret with tractor beam to do that, but no time for that now. Alright, afterburnering into Palin. See the planet growing in the viewport.
Now entering an automatic landing.
And our landing animation. Alright, to the main concourse and the bar.
Ah, Dr. Monkhouse. I'm glad to see you.
I wish I could say the same. I am not receiving visitors right now, young man. I wish to be alone.
Sorry, Doc, but I didn't run the blockade to take no for an answer. Listen, I have this alien artifact, and I...
Don't speak to me about extraterrestrial artifacts. I'm sick of them. I nearly got killed here because of my work. You've heard of the Steltech? Well, suffice it to say, I recovered an interesting piece of Steltech manufacture. A piece which interested certain corrupt corporate interests who shall be nameless. All I need is a libel suit on top of everything else. Who are you?
Just a curious privateer.
Well, listen. I was kidnapped and brought to Palin by men who wanted my artifact. And then I was nearly killed in last month's bombing attacks. Thank God my kidnappers were buried beneath the rubble of the interrogation compound.
And what happened to your artifact?
Never you mind about my artifact. What do you want of me?
I have an artifact of my own. I want you to tell me what it is.
I'd consider it in exchange for transportation off-world. If you'll fly me to Basra Refinery Base in the Palin system, I'll help you solve this puzzle.
Basra Refinery Base? It's not exactly Vacation Central. Why go there?
It's the nearest base, and I detest space travel in cramped quarters. I'll charter a luxury liner back to civilization later. I will pay you 5,000 credits towards your expenses. Have we a bargain?
And we'll click accept.
Okay, Doc. I'll get you off this rock and fly you to Basra. But once we hit Basra, you better prove you were worth the trouble.
Meet me in the bar on Basra for your payment and your analysis. Most assuredly. If I can't tell you about your find, no one can.
All right, we'll exit the bar. Head to the ship dealer. Nothing to repair. Okay, that's good. Restock. We had used 16 missiles, so we only had 4 left, so restocked a full 20. Okay, so here we're in the concourse. I'm gonna go to the commodity exchange, see if we can buy some stuff here and sell there. So we're gonna buy some luxury goods. And see what else we can find here. Grab some generic food, because we are on a agricultural planet. Now to the mission computer, maybe we can grab a mission on the way. There's a patrol mission, 3 designated nav points. This may be pirates, 6,000 credits, that's pretty good, so we're gonna accept that. Okay, so exiting the mission computer and to the landing pad and launch. See the launching animation?
Abeling, you are entirely in our power. We know Monkhouse is aboard your craft. You will surrender him to us immediately, or be destroyed.
Okay, so with the Kalarathi involved, I think we're going to skip that patrol mission we were planning on doing, just because the Kalarathi are just too difficult. So we're going to afterburn our way, get our weapons armed and ready, see if we can start heading directly to the Basra refinery. But of course, we have that asteroid field too, and that had to replay this a few times because slowing down in the asteroid field means the Kalarathi will destroy us. So we're just going to head off to the left of the nav point so we can kind of circumnavigate that asteroid field again. All right, checking our nav computer periodically here, because once we get to about halfway, if they're far enough away, we can autopilot the rest of the way, because autopilot is just kind of a straight line. Checking our rear turret, we can see the Kalarathi is keeping up. Yeah, he's keeping up. A little bit of variance, but it seems like they're still on us. Oh, they're falling back now. Maybe they're going to give up after all. We're almost halfway. Still cannot autopilot, though. All right, almost there.
Now entering an automatic landing zone.
And we see the landing animation. And here we are, we've made it. Checking our missions, we still see that patrol mission we never completed. Checking our kill breakdown. And now to the commodity exchange so we can sell some of the things we bought. So we can sell the luxury food. Nice bump in money there. Sell the generic food we have. We're all set. So to the bar.
Just like I promised, I've come back for my pay. And anything else you'd like to give me?
I never considered a swift kick in the butt an incentive, but have it your way.
Cute. Give me my money before I get all mushy on you.
Here it is. Did you find your friend?
Uh-huh. He's waiting at the next table.
Then goodbye, and take care of yourself.
Now we'll talk to Dr. Monkhouse.
That was truly an exciting ride. Thank you for getting me here in one piece. I've examined your artifact. A very interesting piece you have there, young man. Especially since I have one almost exactly like it. Ironically, it's the very piece that my kidnappers were interested in.
Then you know what it is?
Ah, yes. You said you knew nothing of the stealth tech. Well, long before men emerged on Earth, the stealth tech ruled an empire that spanned the galaxy. Even then, they were more technologically advanced than we are now. By the time their empire crumbled, they were possessed of wonders beyond our comprehension.
Is that so? Well, if they were so tough, what happened to them?
No one knows. Some say they perished in a civil war that lasted millennia. Others believe they simply grew weary of their power, surrendered it, and even now enjoy a simple, tranquil existence at the heart of the galaxy.
Nice fairy tale, Doc, but what about the artifact?
Here is my piece of it. Notice anything odd?
The markings.
Hold it up beside yours.
A map. God almighty, it's a treasure map.
Superficially, it also contains a complete set of the Steltec alphabet.
Who cares about that? What are we going to find at the spot indicated, Doc?
Who knows? The real question is, where do we go from here?
The sector on the map seems to be located on the edge of the frontier.
Bad luck indeed. That area is currently uncharted. Without the location of the sector's jump points, exploring the area will be nearly impossible.
Unless I enlist with the exploratory service in Ryganon. That way I could map the jump points and get paid for it at the same time.
Always the privateer, eh? Care you nothing for the possibility of scientific advancement.
You got it, Doc. Nothing. I'm in this for the profit.
Very well. I have no interest in baubles. You may keep my fragment and whatever treasure you find, so long as I get to publish any scientific finds. Agreed?
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Before you go, I'll program your computer with the nav information from the map, as well as the Steltec alphabet. It may come in handy where you're going.
What? You think X marks the spot to a Steltec colony? You've been watching too many late-night hollows, Doc.
We shall see.
Okay. Exit the bar. All right, we'll call this an episode, and next time it looks like we'll be doing some survey work. Thanks for listening, and game onward.